Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, May 27, 2025. Mercury moves into your sign today, and will transit it until June 8th. In the 2 weeks ahead, you're in a great position to express yourself, make sharper decisions, and delight people with your communications. You'll feel a nice burst of mental energy, and projects that weren't fully formed can now flesh out and advance. This is one of your more communicative phases of the year. It's a time when you're not only reaching out more often, you're also communicating with more impact. You're in your own terms and in a better position to make important changes or steer your life in positive directions. You might prefer to take the lead when it comes to mental or intellectual tasks and make executive decisions. Today, you're well positioned to pay more attention to the nitty-gritty details or the practical angle of a project. Organizing or researching work can be attractive, and making solid plans with a friend can be in the spotlight. A new level of respect or reliability in a relationship can be achieved now. Today's cosmic energy is much sweeter, especially for you. Mental Mercury, your planetary ruler, will smile within the sky over to a serene Saturn, the planet of permanence and strength, in an angle known as a sextile. You'll have a clear head on your shoulders to discuss any significant plans with your one and only as you plot out a conquest for true happiness and success. If you take a methodical approach to your endeavors as a team, you both can speak up about how you can contribute and build for the long term. This will make you feel wise and secure. Someone struts into the workplace as confident and full of energy as can be. You might find yourself mesmerized for the duration. It could change your thinking too. There is a skip in your step today. You have felt the struggle of the last few days, and it is a relief to relax and reflect on what you learned. You have brought the life of the body into focus, and you may want to open up to something new as a compliment. Aromatherapy is an ancient and subtle practice. Many alternative markets carry aromatherapy materials. The essences of nasturtium, iris, and tansy can help you break through fixed attitudes and behavior patterns. Take some time out and away from others today to allow yourself some introspective activity. The essence of a vibration is an excellent one for quiet reflection. This is something that even the most active of people need to do every now and then, including you. Write in your journal, take a walk, listen to some favorite music, or just sit and let your imagination play for a while. Such things can go far when it comes to enhancing creativity and self-awareness. That the Sun is spending his first weekend in Gemini and of your birthday month and new solar at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in retrograde motion in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery, is giving you a chance to pause. With Mercury returning to Gemini tomorrow and the Moon a day later as a new moon, it will soon be all go and new doors will be opening. Until then, this is not only making it easier to embrace the weekend spirit, but with Pluto in an adventurous part of your chart until 2044, this is a reminder to focus on the journey, and that includes past, present, and future. It is just as Venus, the planet of love, prepares to move into her last full week in a social and serendipitous part of your chart that the Moon wraps up its only visit. While Venus will continue to work through the laws of attraction and synchronicity to put you in the right place at the right time, it was having heart and gut on the same page over the last few days that leaves you better able to read the signs and clues. Libra, harmony is possible without sacrificing your truth. Your quote of the day: real balance doesn't bend until it breaks. Your color of the day is blush pink, graceful and centered. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 15. A relationship dynamic may shift. Respond with honesty. Don't agree just to avoid discomfort. Diplomacy today means naming your needs gently. Beauty flows from authenticity. Tarot for today. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 27, 2025. Today feels like a breath of fresh air, the kind you take when you've just opened a window on a warm spring morning. It's a moment that reminds you that life is always renewing itself, even in the smallest ways. Whether you've been feeling hopeful or heavy lately, this reading carries the energy of movement, insight, and emotional connection. It's a day that invites you to realign with your truth, your joy, and your purpose, even if just in subtle ways. Let's explore the messages that want to meet you exactly where you are. The cards drawn for today are Page of Wands, the Lovers, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. We begin with the Page of Wands, a vibrant and youthful energy that signals curiosity, exploration, and new inspiration. This card is like that sudden spark of an idea that hits you in the shower or while you're sipping your morning coffee. It's not about having everything figured out, it's about following the feeling that says, "I want to try this." Maybe it's something creative, or maybe it's a new path you're only just beginning to glimpse. The Page of Wands encourages you to lean into that enthusiasm without pressuring yourself to have all the answers. It's okay to be in the early stages. Every big journey starts with one excited step. Next, we have the Lovers, which speaks not only of romantic connection but also of meaningful choices and soul-aligned paths. This card often arrives when we're being asked to choose what resonates with our deepest truth. For some of you, this might be about relationships, choosing to open your heart more fully, or perhaps deciding what kind of love you want to welcome in. But for others, this might be about aligning with a version of yourself that feels more authentic. Have you been people-pleasing or ignoring your inner voice to avoid discomfort? The Lovers invites you to come back to center, to make choices based on connection rather than fear. That connection can be with someone else or, beautifully, with yourself. Then we move into the warmth of the Ten of Cups, a card of emotional fulfillment, harmony, and shared joy. Think about those simple moments that make your heart feel full: a shared laugh with someone you love, a cozy evening after a long day, the satisfaction of knowing you're safe to be yourself. The Ten of Cups reminds you that you are worthy of this kind of peace. Even if your life isn't picture perfect right now, this card encourages you to look for the goodness that is present. Sometimes the dream isn't out there in the future. Sometimes it's already in the connections, comforts, and inner contentment you've built so far. The Knight of Swords brings in a powerful dose of clarity and momentum. There's something today that wants you to act boldly, to say what you mean, or to move forward on an idea that's been lingering. This Knight doesn't wait for perfect timing, they make the timing work for them. If you've been stuck in indecision or doubting whether you're ready, this card says, don't wait for permission. Trust your ability to handle what comes. Speak up, send the message, pitch the idea, make the plan. Momentum is your ally right now, especially when it's paired with purpose. And we finish with the Three of Pentacles, a beautiful reminder that you don't have to do it all alone. This card highlights collaboration, mutual respect, and the kind of teamwork that brings out the best in everyone involved. Whether this is at work, in a creative project, or in your personal life, today is a great day to lean into support systems. Ask for feedback. Share your vision. Let people show up for you. You might be surprised at how many are willing to help when you give them the chance. Altogether, these cards paint a picture of movement, alignment, emotional richness, and forward momentum, with the encouragement to stay open to connection and community. If you've been waiting for a sign to take action on something close to your heart or to trust the direction you've been sensing, this is it. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're right on time. Let this reading be a mirror that reflects the powerful truth. You are allowed to start fresh. You're allowed to want more, to take up space, to follow your curiosity and choose what aligns with your joy, even if it looks different from what others expect. Here's a thought to carry with you today. What part of yourself is ready to be expressed more boldly? And who in your life helps you feel like your most authentic self? I'd love to hear which card stood out to you most in today's reading. Are you embracing a new beginning, making a soul-aligned choice, or finally taking action on something you've been thinking about for a while? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Keep showing up. Keep choosing yourself. And remember, even the smallest steps taken with intention are part of a much greater unfolding.